fundamentally, our big problem is that we are completely obsessed with the debt and the deficit. We've taken our eye off the ball. 4 months ago, before there was a presidential election that took place, we had two candidates who were both vying to show everybody in the country that they were going to be the biggest, baddest job creator that they could vote for. Everybody understood that it was all about jobs. And once the election was over, suddenly the national conversation turned to the fiscal cliff and the deficit and debt reduction and so forth. And we've got this idea, most Americans, it seem to believe this idea that somehow the United States government can run out of US dollars. And so we've got 22 million Americans who want to contribute. They want full-time work. They can't find it. We have plenty of useful things for people to do. I like to bring up infrastructure because, the private sector is not going to repair and rebuild our nation's infrastructure. The civil engineers give us a grade of D overall on our national infrastructure. We know we need $2.2 trillion of investment in our nation's infrastructure just to bring it up to snuff. I mean, it's a disaster. So we've got millions of people who want to contribute. Many of them have exactly the skills that we need for repairing and rebuilding our infrastructure, out-of-work construction workers, out-of-work manufacturing workers. And so we have useful things for them to do. We have millions of people who want to contribute, and we can't seem to put the two things together because we think we've run out of money to make these things happen. So, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. I think we know what needs to be done. What we've got to do is get over this intellectual barrier that somehow we can't afford to do great things anymore.